Live event as a fallen NYPD officer Dignified Islam is currently being honored.
All right, as you see there, we're seeing different vantage points also coming into our newsroom of this very dignified transfer there. Wanted to switch the shot there on your screen so you can see a different angle. But again, this is the dignified transfer of the body of Dignified Islam. He's the NYPD officer who was killed yesterday in the attack at that NYC skyscraper. Let's continue to listen in to just the scene there here on Live Now from Fox. And that's it. That's the shot that we have there on the ground of the camera person there. Thanks to some of our partners there in New York at Fox 5 bringing us these images. Again, this is the dignified transfer of the officer Dignified Islam. They were expected, as we just saw there, to depart Midtown Manhattan just at 4:30 Eastern time. But you could see all of the people out there, including all of those NYPD officers standing by as well. All a part of this transfer that's happening. Also want to show you this shot that we have there on the screen. Just another angle there. You can better see how many officers are now lining the streets right now and watching this as it is happening. And again, ultimately, we do expect that Dignified's body will be arriving at a funeral home in the Bronx in just a little while. Of course, we do know that the family will be present as well as that arrival happens. But again, very somber mood and sad mood there in New York. But all of those officers on hand for that dignified transfer of his body. But again, this all follows up to what we now know is that police are still working to just understand why a man decided to drive cross country with an assault rifle and open up inside of a Midtown Manhattan office building, killing 4 people. He wounded another one before taking his own life, but still very emotional for those officers out there who lost one of their own yesterday as they attempt to protect and serve the people of New York. Ultimately, though, we do know that the authorities identified that gunman as 27-year-old Shane Tamura from Las Vegas. Right now, the NYPD Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch has already announced that they are investigating the place where the gunman was able to buy this legal firearm in Nevada. Of course, we do know ultimately she also released the information that that suspect Tamura did have a history of mental health issues and acted alone. So ultimately, the NYPD say that they are going to be questioning a person who say they supplied parts of that gun that were necessary to assemble that AR-15 style assault rifle as well. And once we get some more of those updates, we will ultimately bring them to you here on Live Now from Fox. But again, still very heartbreaking as you see those officers there on scene and many other officials turning out there in support of Dida Rule. I want to put this up on your screen as well again. So we'll be watching as that transfer continues to happen and checking in with our partners there at Fox 5 in New York. But again, the NYPD News putting this out on their X account. Police officer Dida Rule Islam from the 47th precinct. His image there. Very sad that this end of watch happened there, but we wanted to bring you that here on Live Now from Fox.